What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Today I have a quick simple DIY for you guys. Now, who hasn't bought a shirt that they didn't check measurements, and when the shirt gets delivered it's a little bit snug on you? I have the perfect DIY solution for you. So today I got two shirts for you. This one I bought on Real the other day. I just saw Justin Bieber wearing it and I was like, you know what, let me cut one of these because I really like the graphic on it. It's kind of like distressed, if you guys can see. And then it has the back head, which is the world tour dates for the 2013 Believe tour. And then I got this shirt that I used to wear when I was a kid. Here's the back head, and I mean it's a kid's shirt, but hopefully we can stretch it out so I can fit it as a baby tee. But yeah, let's get to work. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is figure out what you want out of the shirt. So for me, I want the shirt to be wider around the chest area, so wider around pit to pit, and then wider around the sleeve. Now I don't want the sleeve to be longer and I don't want the shirt to be longer. So when I stretch, I'm gonna stretch sideways, so this way, and then for the sleeves I'm just gonna stretch them out. So first things first, we're gonna measure pit to pit. This is going to be 19.5 inches wide, and for the sleeve we're gonna measure here, which is going to be 7 inches. Now for the kids shirt we got 17.5 wide, and for the sleeve we got around, let's say, 6 inches. So 6 inches on the sleeve and 17.5 pit to pit. Okay, so once you're done measuring for this project, all you're gonna need is a container, conditioner, and obviously the shirts that you're gonna be using. Now run your water until it gets a little bit hot. Just gonna fill up the container, just a decent amount. You could also use the actual sink. I just don't want to take up the sink in case my girlfriend wants to do anything and I get yelled at. So I'm gonna be using this container. You can use a bucket or whatever you guys want. Once you have a decent amount of water that both shirts can fit, in my case for you it's just gonna be one shirt, grab the conditioner and put a little bit in there. Now I'm gonna be putting a little bit more because I have two shirts. For you, you don't have to put that much conditioner since you're gonna be doing only one shirt. Just put a little bit where you can see that it mixes a little bit with the water and it's gonna cover the whole shirt. And after you're done like swishing it around a little bit, it doesn't blend as much, but the shirt will get it right. So all you gotta do is put the shirt in there and mix it around as much as you can. And our goal for this would be so the conditioner can get into the fibers of the t-shirt. So move it around a little bit, play around with it. If you need to add more conditioner, it's totally up to you. I think I'm good with the ratio that I put. If you feel like it's not a lot of conditioner where it will blend with the whole shirt, then add a little bit more. So as you can see, I have the white pieces of conditioner still floating around. I'm gonna move it around as much as I can so it can get into the shirt. And once you're done mixing it, we're gonna let it soak there for around 15 minutes. So I like to just set up a timer. And after you're done with that, I'll show you guys the next step. After that, you're gonna take the shirt out like this, lay it on top of a towel like this. And what I like to do is roll it to try to get as much water as you can out of the shirt. So just press it, roll it, press it, just so you can transfer that water out from the shirt to the towel. Like to do that a couple times and then you're ready to stretch it. Same thing with this shirt. I'm just gonna roll and try to get as much water out as I can. And now we're ready to go into the fun part. Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna grab the shirt, and like I said, I want from pit to pit to be wider. So I'm gonna pull this way, and then on the arms, I'm gonna pull this way because I want it to be wider. But I'm not gonna pull like this because I don't want the shirt to be longer on the sleeve. So I want it to be wider here and wider here. So for width from pit to pit, you're gonna grab the shirt like this. You're gonna put your arms through it, and you're gonna stretch like that as much as you can. You can kind of feel the fibers to like the shirt like gives up because it has, as you can see, the shirt has the conditioner in it, so it's just gonna retain the shape that you give it. Same thing with the sleeves. I like to just grab it like this and give it a nice tug. I like to do at the end first and then move my way up to the arm opening and then finishing up there. I'll repeat the whole process one more time. Put my hands through it, pull, give it a nice tug, sleeves, pull, pull, and put on the inside, and then you go pit to pit, pull there, move a little bit down, pull, move a little bit down, pull, and the bottom hem. That's it. So essentially this, what it does is it stretches out the fibers of the shirt, but since we applied the conditioner, it won't let it like go back. Now, will the shirt go back to its original shape? Obviously it will go back to its original shape if you wash it, like let's say machine wash, and then you throw it in the dryer. the fibers are gonna contract again and you're gonna be left with the same size shirt. So every time you wash it, I definitely recommend you wash your machine wash it like normally, stretch it, and then lay it flat to dry. Just don't throw it in the dryer basically. Okay, so all you gotta do after you're done stretching out the shirt is just lay it like this to dry and then wait for it to dry completely. Okay, so it is the next day. I got the shirt right here and you can kind of tell that it already worked because JB gained a couple pounds. He definitely looking wider. So I'm excited to measure it and see what's up. Now I have my original measurements right here, and for the JB shirt pit to pit used to be 19.5. So let's see what we're getting right now. Alright, so awesome. We have 23 right here, pit to pit. That means that we gained 3.5 inches from the original. So that's pretty good. So we definitely gained on width a little bit. And now let's measure the sleeve here to see what we got. Original measurement for the sleeve opening was 7 inches. So we see what we get. Alright, so 7.5. That means that we gain an inch all around, which should be enough for the sleeve. So I'm excited to try this on and see how it looks. But let's measure the other one first and see how that one turned out. Here we have the baby tee. The original measurements for the baby tee pit to pit was 17.5. So let's see what we're getting right now. Alright, so we're getting 20. That means that we gained 2.5 inches. That's pretty good for the width. And the sleeve was 6 inches. Let's see what we're getting on the sleeve now. Here it is, 7. Alright, so we gain a whole inch. So that means that it's 2 inches all around, if that makes sense. So that's pretty good on the sleeves too, because this one was really tight. So I'm excited to try them on. Let's try them on and I'll give you before and after now. Video. Thank you so much for watching. If you really enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. It actually definitely helps out a lot. Share it with a friend that you think might need this hack, and definitely let me know down in the comments if it works for you or not, because I've got a lot of people on TikTok saying that it doesn't work for them, but for some reason it always works out for me. So please let me know if it works. And remember, next time you wash these shirts, please hang them to dry. Don't throw them in the washer because that's gonna shrink it back down. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one.